Hey guys, welcome to this Texas garden. Let's see what we have going on this raised bed right here. Let's see. Hmm, Well, apparently we have some green beans that we can harvest. Oh yeah, plenty green beans. Look at that. I like to put the green beans over the edge facing the sun. So yeah, so let's harvest these guys and I'll be right back with you. Yeah, we have a few, but we're still going. We have this guy right there. I could, but select it. Another guy right there. We keep on going. Okay, this is what we got from the bean plants, the green bean plants on the raised bed. I'll put them over here. Now I'm gonna start with the ones on the pots because what I got these dragon fruit vines growing. I like to plant green beans with them because they pump nitrogen. They are bean plants are nitrogen fixers. They provide they make their own nitrogen and it's beneficial for every plant growing around it. So let's see. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we got some. For some reason, the bean plants in the pods are bigger than the ones in the raised bed, but uh, yeah, this as production comes, they're pretty much the same. Okay, that's very good to know. Okay, let's collect these guys over here. Okay, here it is. This is the first harvest of green beans in the year, and it was not bad. This will be enough for like to complement dinner tonight. I don't know, some zucchinis and some other stuff. So we get the beans out of the way. There's still some smaller ones hanging on the plants, but we'll harvest those in another day. One thing that I wanted to mention, guys, is about the tomatoes. Tomatoes right here. I just want to show you they're loaded with tomatoes. That's a big victory compared to last year because, guys, one thing that I want you to know is that with tomatoes you gotta time it right. We started this. I started the seeds of these tomatoes on late January, which is the right time here on Zone 9. Because last year I started my tomatoes pretty much at this time. We're on May 10 last year, and that's way too late. The thing is, you gotta time it right because you planted early. If you plant your tomatoes late in the season, yeah, you're gonna have a big vigorous plant, but and that's all cool and dandy, but what you want from tomatoes is not the foliage because we cannot eat this. What we eat is those little balls hanging there. Okay, that's not right. Those what we eat is the fruit. Anyways, but you gotta time it right because of the temperature. Tomato flowers right here, these little guys right here, they are very sensitive to temperatures. If the temperatures are too cold or too hot, those flowers are not going to germinate any tomatoes. You're not going to have these little guys right here, and this little guy turns into these guys, and these guys grow into those, and they get bigger, bigger, and bigger, and you get those beautiful red tomatoes. Anyways, so that's why you gotta start earlier is better. If you can start your tomatoes earlier, that's a lot better. You can start them indoors because when the temperatures they reach, let's say here in Zone 9, we're about to have some high temperatures starting next month, June. We're gonna have on daytime. We're gonna get on the above 85 degrees temperatures and getting to the 90s, and and that is very bad for your for your tomato flowers. So once temperatures reach 85, higher than 85 on daytime, your flowers are not going to germinate, and the tomato plant is going to abort those flowers. And when that happens, you won't get any tomatoes. We have some other another kind of tomatoes over here. These are bigger. These are beefsteaks tomatoes. These are way bigger than the other. The other ones are Romas, smaller, but you know, you get more tomatoes out of the Romas. And nighttime temperatures are very important too. Once the nighttime temperatures they reach above 75 degrees on nighttime, you won't get any tomatoes neither. You won't get any tomatoes neither. So you really need to time it right when it comes to tomatoes. I didn't do it last year, and I didn't get one single tomato. And let's be honest, what kind of a gardener am I if I cannot get one single tomato in the season? Yeah. Oh, hey, squirrel. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to let you know that the importance of temperature and right timing when it comes to tomatoes. We all want these guys in our gardens, in our kitchens. We all want them, but there's those little details that counts. The temperatures, the plant, if gets very hot, if it gets 100, 110 temperatures, yeah, you're still gonna have your tomato plant, but you won't get any of that. Okay guys, that's all I want to share today with you guys. I gotta get back to work in the garden. I haven't had much time because it's been a crazy working week, so I gotta catch up in the weekend. See you next time.